everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This is episode 13, where last time we obtained some sorely needed items. We got the fire and ice arrows, and we also got ourselves the power bracelets. So we can finally head to this destination and use the item that we possess. So it was a little bit of a go here, and then it was like, hey, if you actually go here, you can get what you need. And then we went there and it said, hey, if you actually go here, you'll get what you need to get what you need. And it was a little bit of that, which was very funny. I thought that was quite enjoyable. We do find ourselves in a situation as well where we have our Deku water. I'm not actively doing that right now. We've only got like 9 minutes on this, and we're kind of heading in a particular destination, but I think there is one here, so we actually get to at least see how this is going to go. Is it water that will make the tree magically grow immediately, or will I have to check back later? We'll find out, but here we go. Da 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 da. All right. Thank you very much, swordsman. You must find 7 more of my fellow Koroks. If you pour that forest water on all of our trees, then the trees will surely grow strong again. But remember, in just 8 minutes and 53 seconds, how do you know this? The forest water will turn into plain water. I thought, and I got really scared for a second, that when it said, but remember, if you don't get them all in 30 minutes, then they reset, and I was going to be upset. I poured forest water on it, but it has still not recovered all of its vigor. I assume that once you water all 8 of them, then maybe we'd see some results, and it would go, wow, we're all like connected spiritually through this water, you know? Maybe. I can see that being the thing of like, remember, you've got this many people to go, and then that'll be the sort of like the key defining factor. We are heading down south to the bottom of the map, but while we are doing so, I'm going to be clearing out these squares, these empty squares on our sea map. We have more bait to scatter, more locations to determine, because while we have pulled up this Tower of the Gods, from what I can see here, this square is still empty. We have yet to actually converse with our fish friend about what's going on here. So we're on the lookout for a fish, probably going to do this on a few more squares, and then get to our destination. Hey, small fry! Yeah, chart information, hand it over. Here's the brush. Oi! This right is the Tower of the Gods, mate. As you can so clearly see. I've done a fish fortune on you, small fry, and from what I can tell, looks like you're fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triumph Forks. Yeah, there's some sort of magical utensils. And if you want to learn more about them, talk to that guy Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now, I know I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You'd better believe it, small fry. Okay, so we're coming back to this place many times. I assume we'll come back here once we have our pieces of the Triumph Forks ready to go as well. This will be a good opportunity for us to revisit this statue now that we can see what's underneath, because they've exploded. We just never actually got this one marked on the map. So let's get the information about it. Hello. Sea chart, please. Oi! The southern Triangle Island, would you believe? Famed photographer, lives far to the north here, Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all things, keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. By the way, what is this pictograph? Okay. He's got his little secret gallery. Okay, anything to be gained from this? Just ignore the giant fish and they'll leave you alone eventually. Interesting. I was like, I wonder if we can like interact with it in any way. And of course, the only way that I'll try and interact with it is hitting it. Leave me alone. Okay. So anyway. Ahoy, hoy! Chart, maps, information found here. Hoy! This right here is Stonewatcher Island. So tell me, small fry, have you heard about the golden giant forks? There are such things. And that island over there is one of those golden items you keep hearing about. If you want to try asking that huge grouchy looking Stonewatcher, I doubt you can even budge the thing though, you've got skinny arms for eye. And that's all the info I've got. Aha! So they've kind of like locked all of the Triumph forks behind needing these particular items, which is very fun. What was that noise? Everywhere we go, telescope man, he be here. Oh my, that battery-mounted guns is a dangerous thing! If only someone could blow the entire lot of them to bits. It is such a shame that they exist, for there is something wonderful hidden there. Okay. So I should blow those things to bits instead of just ignoring them when I see those? Okay. We'll do that after this. Okay. Big rock. Prepare to be lifted. What? Yeah. Very good. Down we go. Into the hole. Okay. Another one of these, similar to the one underneath Dragon Roost, but that one I could access with a bomb. So similar layout, but different concept. What is that noise? Where it sounds like they're going, oh. Hang on. You stop bouncing for a sec. I've got to take care of your buddies. Okay, there we go. There we go. I never know how long they're gonna stay dormant for, so... We went first person mode for some reason. Okay. Rocky start. Okay. Doesn't play the same as the... Oh, yes it does. So you go out. Now that's on fire. So I guess I just do that to the rest of the rooms. Okay, next one. Simple enough. So we've only seen this enemy once in this game, and that has been... Whoa! I'm on fire. That was just ever so briefly and casually. Okay. So that's our second time seeing them. So I suppose maybe housed under all of these giant stones is tests of courage for a shard of the Triforce or something. Seems to be the case. Oh, hello. Knights have been summoned. This guy's slacking on the job, I'll tell you. He was slacking, buddy. He's trying to chop me. Okay, we can now go into the main chamber. So that's our little wind-waking symbol. Wind. Okay. Triforce piece. Triforce piece! Triforce shard. You need 7 more to form a complete piece of the Triforce. We are building the Millennium Puzzle. And once we complete it, we will release the true personality of Link. The Pharaoh. Similar to how the Triforce of Wisdom gave us Zelda. We're just doing Yu-Gi-Oh now. Okay. We got our first one. Very, very nice. Now we can go down this way and then hit up the spot on Outset Island, which also has a Triumph Fork, supposedly. Let us go there now. Okay, so on this island, we should have the ability to control a seagull, because the seagull can go and pick up all this stuff. I also think there's a possibility that you could probably boomerang some of those items, maybe. Okay, so there's a piece of heart and a switch up there as well. So before we do this thing, I'm gonna hoik! I'm gonna hoik! Whoa! The seagull flies on the sand, they can get rupees? Oh my god. I'm gonna get shot at by this boat. I can indeed pick up items. There you go. Seagull flight training. I assume I don't have enough downward drift. I assume if I was playing on the Wii U gamepad, this would be like gyro controlled. It'd be like, whoa, which I think is pretty fun. Hey guys, let's pretend. Oh, look at this gyro. Whoa, it's so interactive. It's crazy. Alright, up we go. This is truly the best Zelda game because it allows you to control a seagull. Yeah! And here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. That is, I guess it'll do the animation when I get back. Otherwise, right now it's very anticlimactic. Gotta get these last 4 rupees, otherwise I haven't done a good enough job. Landing coming in hot. We got them all. We cleaned them up. Let us return. I'm gonna crash into him. Okay. So what is he doing? Just thinking about it? He's so concentrated. You do get rupees by just dunking the sand, apparently. How interesting. Infinite rupees. Alright. Return! And here's my heart. There you go. Hey, where'd you come from? Okay. Lift! In we go. Okay. Went to go get the power bracelets, and then went to go get the fire and ice arrows, and then now here we are. Oh, we're learning a new tune. And it's our first one in the 6th time. Down, down, middle, right, left, middle. Okay, here we go. Sounds like a Christmas carol. Alright, here we go. Down, down, middle, right, left, middle. I was looking at the bottom too much. I was getting confused. Hold on. Let's actually look at the top section. I'm like locked in on the bottom. Got lost in the source. Earth God's Lyric. Okay. Zora. Yo, the Zora are in the game. That's so cool. Okay. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away. But not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. Huh. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of a new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Huh. Because, God, what? In Ocarina of Time, it was like Princess wasn't it Princess Ruto? And this is La Ruto? I don't think this is the same Zora Sage all these years later from, like, Ocarina of Time era, right? But it's a Zora Sage. Just thinking about the implications. I guess it's like, you know, it's time for a new sage to take over the mantle, sort of thing, you know? And then someone else comes in and they go, "You're really good with that harp. We're gonna go find someone called Naruto, and they can take it on." That was such a nice little surprise, though, to actually see a sage and it to be a Zora as well. That was so fun. So I'm thinking about that instrument because I'm pretty sure we've seen it. Have we seen it? Oh my god. I actually think it's what's being played at Dragon Roost Island. When we were there and there was someone playing an instrument and we were like, where is that? Let's go to Dragon Roost Island. I think they're playing that instrument. That would make a lot of sense to me. Let's go there. The Ballad of Gales. No. Hold on. Let's go to the right place. There we go. Dragon Roost Island, please. Yeah, you can just hear that instrument being played so easily. That's amazing. Okay. Well, up we go in that case. Say, "Hey, nice instrument you got there. You mind if I awaken you as a true sage, apparently?" So we've just turned Tetra into Zelda. I'm going to turn you into a sage and condemn you to a life of servitude that you didn't even know you wanted. Let's do it. Okay. We can also check in with the new Postman, I suppose, who now works here. Yep, there you go. The one that was like, "I'm here for my interview." "Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat. Pardon me for asking, but you're Link, aren't you?" "Yeah." "I knew it. You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sort. Do your best, man." Oh, okay. I'm just thrown into it. No warm-up, no nothing. Just the 25-letter sort. Just, like, make it happen again, please. Do your best, I suppose. Oh my god. Oh, on the last second, on the timer being 0. I'm like, no warm up. He just threw me into the 25-letter sort, and I've still got it. Oh my gosh, 25 letters. Amazing, man. I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. I gotta tell my mom back home about this. I got a favor to ask you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the postbox for me? Thanks a lot, man. Note to mom, it's so sad you could almost cry. I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. This guy just get taken prisoner? He's a... Are you working here on your own accord, sir? Ah, Link, you have returned safely. Have you been checking out post boxes? As you can see, when the sun goes down, monsters appear outside. Do not worry. The area's borders are well protected. They cannot get in here. I'm trying to think of the direction that we entered this place and where the music would be. I think it's out this way. The music was coming from the front of the place. Oh my god, yes. Okay, cute. So now I can... get over here. No. When will I learn to change the wind before I jump off a ledge? The prospect of jumping off a ledge to get where you need to go overwrites the need to change the direction of the wind because I just get so excited about it. And I go, whee! And I go, oh yes. I'm the guy that controls the wind. Why do I keep forgetting that one? It's the ADHD. Change the wind, please. All right, there we go. To the west. W for wind. Westerly wind. You know, I do not do this shit on purpose, and that is the unfortunate part. This is all engagement bait. It's purely to get you to comment about it, and it pushes into the algorithm, and it's all a ruse, you know? Totally not a legitimate mistake. Ha! Alright, anyway. Climb up the ladder. You know what? I just realized that I could also grapple over. There's a nice little grapple thing there. If you look up, you can see that. I got too excited at the prospect of flying on my leaf. I didn't even think to consider grapple. Oh, Medli. I'm going to play you a sweet medley. And now I remember where the instrument was first seen. This is crazy. She's even wearing the symbol on her outfit. Like preordained destiny type stuff. Oh, Link, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered around on you, though, Link. Watching Prince Kamali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me feel a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, just listen to me go on. How weird I may sound. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Okay, I have to forgive the accidental press of my Wii U gamepad that just goes, no. This instrument is called one of Fate's tools. Prince Kamali's grandmother saw me carrying it one day and called out to me to stop. She'd seen my fate in the curves of the instrument, you see. She eventually became my teacher, and that's how I became the attendant you see before you today. So now you understand why I need to hurry and improve my skills so they may help the Airy. That's alright. I've got a better job for you. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow! Link, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Yes. Oh. Are you prepared to have your entire world changed? Get ready. Here we go. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel weird. Yeah, that'll be the whole change of identity thing I'm pushing on you. Time to become a sage. So it doesn't have to be another Zora, because there's no Zora in this game outside of this appearance. And it's passed on to the Ruto. No, the Rito? Oh my god, everything sounds so similar name-wise. That's so cute. Holy light! Wow. Wow, that was cool. That was such a cool scene. So we have the original sage from Ocarina of Time, like Princess Ruto, and then it seems that like that sort of legacy has continued on. There's eventually now a sage called La Ruto, and then there's no Zora for it to be passed on to, so it goes to the Rito. You know, that's very peculiar. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Link, thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Link, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Do you think that there's like this element, and because this thought comes to me now, because it's been so long since Ocarina of Time and ages have passed, Hyrule's been flooded, civilizations have moved up into the mountains. I think I've realized that we have this, I'll say like evolution, like this adaptation to their new environment sort of feeling. Like the Zora have like evolved into the Rito, and that's why they still have like that symbol and everything like that, and it's like it goes from Zora to Rito. Maybe? I mean, you'd think that just because they went up really high on a mountain, they wouldn't evolve into bird people, because you'd think that the Zora would be the one civilization to thrive because it's all ocean. You know what I mean? I think that's something that does intrigue me about this game specifically, is I'm like, there's so much water. Where the hell are the Zora? I mean, there's still game to go, so maybe I just haven't traveled to the part of this ocean that has the Zora if they are in this game. But yeah, Zora and Gorons that you usually get exposed to quite early on, we have yet to witness in the flesh. We're just seeing our Zora Sage here. This was a really beautiful scene, though. I really liked that. And I also like that Medli is not becoming someone completely different in the way that Tetra and Zelda seems to have been like a transformation. She's like, I'm here and I'm Zelda now. But Medli is still Medli, just with knowledge of like what she has to do. But let's go now, quickly and quietly. Sneak away from the prince. Oh, Kamali. I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant. Sorry, bud, we're gone. He looks so sad about it. I could see that there could be potentially that element of like the Zora's fins that are beautiful and wavy, like they ended up becoming feathered over the years, you know, and then they developed flight instead of swimming. They got a little duck bill, you know, on Medli. That could absolutely not be the case, and it's just spitballing and just thinking about the transition from Zora to Rito, but it's fun to think about, I think. But now we get to take Medli, and this is cute. We got a little boat passenger. Medli just being like on the boat while I get a treasure chest. They didn't really think about that, did they? They didn't really think about that one. You're like, hey, do you mind if I just kind of scatter this on your leg? Just like, ah! Heavy treasure chest. God damn. Small fry! Chart information, please. I'm happy to tell you about this place you've been to before. Oi! This is the Six-Eye Reef. Okay, so that's the second like reef thing. I think there's a 5 one that I've got on the map. They got a shop over there at Windfall Island. Nice outdoor shop. Did you know that, small fry? And in that shop, they got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full with riches. And they just leave it sitting outside day and night. And I tell you, one of these days, that thing's going to get hauled off by a thief. Mark my words, Froy. Of course, if I were to find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch the rat red-handed. I'm sure if I did, the owner of that shop would thank me. He'd be happy. That would be the honest thing to do. Okay. Thank you, fish, for telling me something I have already discovered. I love that there is, like, the fish being like, hey, you should, maybe you should go here and do this. And maybe you should press a sequence of buttons that allows you to jump out of the boat accidentally. Alright, back on track, please. Again, I went back to filling out C-map stuff as we went past this, but I'm going the wrong way. Back to the south we go. Looks like we've got another potential reef to tackle. We'll get this added to our map. Chart information. Oh, I've got it for you. Hi. Welcome to Two-Eye Reef. We've got a number of eyes for every reef that you have here. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. Oh, anyone ever sees any more of the Big Octos that have been appearing lately? Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. And that's all the info I've got. Magic power fairy in the Two-Eye Reef that was scared off. Shall we pursue this lead? Because every single time I keep going, ooh, let's do this, I get distracted and we've kind of got a to-do list of things that we've yet to do. I'm like, oh, I'll get to that. And then I'm like, ooh, we're going this way now. The ocean, man. Okay, I don't see any, I don't know about you, but I don't see any Octoroks here at all. Ah, frame rate bombs. The frame rate bombs is so funny, because what the fuck? Alright, I guess this is a good opportunity for us to actually see what can be done in one of these reefs. I assume that we need to take out everything. It's a little hard when, okay, stop shooting at me, you're slowing down my game so much. This is the power of the Nintendo Wii U on display. Hey, that guy's up there. We hit our bombs together. There you go. Telescope guy's up there. So I need to get up here too. Aha! Oh god. Okay, so if we do clean out a reef area, there is a chest for us. Oh, too bad. All I can see is seagulls. What a shame. I was certain that huge fairy could be seen right around here. Of course, magic. That fairy is using magic. That is the only explanation. Ah, okay. So something to do with the seagulls out there and magic, perhaps? so if we find our legion of Octoroks, I take that as our sign to defeat them all, and then maybe our magic giving fairy will appear. Okay, I've got to have a nice helping of Grandmama's soup to restore my magic power. I've walked all the way around there just to see what was in those barrels, and there was nothing. And here we go. Chest reward. Hiya! Nice, a treasure chart. Okay. So it's either going to be rupees, treasure, or a piece of heart, depending on what happens when you get to those things. Alright, I think I've done enough dawdling. Medli would really like to get to that Earth Island. It's Earth Shrine time. There is the seagulls around here, and potentially if we take out the Octoroks, we may unlock the secret to magic, as the Mr. Telescope has politely described. So let's head over here to what he was looking at and see if we get attacked. Oh, it's summoned. Oh shit. Okay, so it's not just, it's a big one. Gotcha. There's more Krakens out there in the world. Okay. Hell yeah. Right on. I reckon I should, let's try and aim, honestly. Oh, hang on. It turned it red. Oh, I gotta hit it twice. This one was much easier than the first one I encountered. Holy shit. I can just lock on. That's... Oh, my God. I've been manually aiming. I've been manually aiming with bombs. I just boom. The game does it for me. Holy crap. Oh, there you go. I did the one with the most eyes that I've seen so far out of these two, with manually aiming bombs at them, and succeeded. This time, lock onto those eyes with arrows, baby. Yo, okay, so she doesn't even have her own little great fairy fountain. She's just hanging out in the ocean. Oh, waker of the winds. Thanks to you, I've been freed from that beast's foul grasp. It ate her. As thanks, I shall give you a little of my power. I'm so curious about the design inspiration for these great fairies in this game specifically. Yes, that is a fucking good upgrade. Goddamn. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. That was a very good upgrade. Sorely needed. I'm really curious about the design, inspiration, and influence that went into this great fairy, if it's taken from anything in particular, because I think that's really interesting, because a lot of the great fairies that we have experienced are beautiful women, and this is so different. It really intrigues me. It's like you've got like the forearms, you've got like the flower imagery. Is it like taking inspiration from certain like cultures and mythology in relation to fairies? I like designs like that sort of inspire you to want to like research and look into the design process, or like the concept, how they came up with it, sort of thing. That's really fun. However, Medli, I'm sorry that I'm getting so distracted, because I have taken you where you need to go now, okay? Medli, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Link comes near you and presses ZR to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Link presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. Yeah. And Link, if Medli gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Link, protect Medli. Then Medli, protect Link. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Okay, this is cool. I thought this was just going to be like, bring her to this, have a cutscene, enter a nice little room, get a Master Sword upgrade. This might actually end up being like a Earth Temple related dungeon. And just pick you up. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. All right, you ready to play? Here we go. How nice is it getting, like, repeated themes that we love from the Zelda series as well, but in different contexts? It's so good. Earth Temple. Okay. All right, let's see. Cool. So first floor, bottom one, bottom two. So we got two subfloors. It's like maybe a little mini dungeon. That's so fun. God, I really liked the dungeons in this game too. Every single like classic Zelda game that I've played has just been so tremendously fun with its dungeons that it's why I do, like, with each new iteration of like a Zelda game that I play, I see the reason why people get a little bit more upset at sort of the Breath of the Wild era that wasn't necessarily like these dedicated spaces for dungeons. And there was, you know, you had your temples that we got our little orbs from that were fun little puzzle things, but they were very samey and kind of repetitive because there was so many of them, and they resulted to like the same things that the same items that you possessed and equipment, stuff like that. And I love Breath of the Wild, and I loved that freedom of exploration and solving those puzzles in those shrines, you know. But there's something really special about this that I feel a little like retroactively sad wasn't something that I got to experience in Breath of the Wild. Of course, there's so much in that game that is joyful and amazing to experience, but there's something about Zelda's dungeons that just feels so special. Before we get into the Earth Temple, I'm just going to take a quick little break, and then we'll push forward. Okay, shall we? So you've essentially become an NPC for me to utilize. There we go. Phew. So, excuse me. No more speaking with Medli, only using her as flight or commanding. We'll get through this together. This will be really fun because I'm curious to see how they're gonna have a little dungeon built around needing to have her help. It seems like a little reference to, you know, when you got to pick up Princess Ruto in Jabu Jabu. It's all carrying on that same theme. I think you just got shut. If you shut the door, she just resets. I don't know. I just assume that, you know, She'd come through the door with me. We've robbed her of all her own autonomy, apparently, as soon as she's entered this room, and she needs us for everything. There you go. She's just doing what the king told her. So I have to pick you up and then enter the room with you. There you go. She won't enter on her own. All right, you just... Press the wrong button there. Oh, I guess, you know, if I used the call command, of course, he would have followed, she would have followed, right? I said, hey, come on! And then she'll follow. That was the, that's the missing element. Okay, 3 fire arrows to cook that bacon. How many of those charms are we rocking at the moment? 14 of those, 17 of those, 9 of those belts. Alright, so, hello? I think I'm realizing what's messing up my... what's messing up my brain when I'm looking in the top right corner at the controls for, like, what is what, and I'll explain that in a sec. Well, Link, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the Wind Waker to guide me. Oh, so yeah, I use like the command thing, I guess. So when I look at it, ZR is the trigger, right? I'm not super used to the Wii U, like, or Nintendo buttons. So ZR is on the bottom, but I look at that and there's a part of my brain that malfunctions because ZR is above the R. So then I keep accidentally pressing the button above. There's a weird brain thing there. Come on! Okay, so she's gonna keep doing that occasionally. Well, we're gonna go up here first. We should fly. Ah, I see. I see how this is gonna work. So, let's go over here. The tap A repeatedly to fly part is only when she's flying on her own when I'm commanding her, of course. Otherwise, I'll just simply let go when I'm holding onto her myself. Yep, that's okay. I got it. That's all right. Let me have this. Okay. Okay, I can make this without having to tap A, so that is fine. Now, in regards to you, I have to put you down and then get you to fly over here. So, are we using the command melody? Hang on, god damn it. It's harder to see when it's charging. Yes, it is the command melody. Okay, so now I am you. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Whoa. Okay, that's fun. So I've got Medli with me now, and I have wings, so I can do flying. Hell yeah. Okay. Stay on there, please. Link, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I'm not sure how high I can fly while carrying you, Link, but I'll do the best that I can. Just pick me up and jump, okay? Yeah, don't worry. I got that part. Nice. There we go. Okay, so now what I would do from here... Well, does the command melody work from a distance? God, I really gotta stop letting go of that thumbstick too early before it stops. Okay, good. I don't have to be, like, super close. Sorry, forgive the couple of brain farts today. It's one of those days. Tends to happen when I'm trying to adjust and figure out my ADHD meds, by the way. So just to give some context, it makes my brain different. Oh no, I forgot to bring Medli. Fuck. Whoa, what is that? Oh my god. Oh! We got the symbiote chew jelly over here. Do I have to bring them into the light? Bring them into the light source. Maybe. Come on now. This is my first thought. We'll see if I need to rethink my strategy. Yes! It actually worked. Holy shit. I don't know what I would call these things, but my brain sort of assumes that they were like, they look like they're like shadow jellies, you know? So I was like, what if I bring them into the light? Oh, okay. Wait, they become something for me to... I can just pick them up? Oh, there you go. How did a bomb explosion not destroy them? But I can throw them a little bit and that destroys them. What the hell? Because the bomb didn't destroy them, I thought that maybe I had to like use them as for something. It make him look like an elephant. Alright. Where's Medli? So she returns to the start of every single room if you go into a room without her. Actually, oh, interesting. So I can pick her up and throw her and she'll fly as well, just like when we're at Dragon's Roost. But it's only like a little bit. Now, if I call her and she's following, will she follow me into a room? No? Yes. God, I'm like, what? What do you mean, wait? You're fine. Is this where we can figure out the weird invisible chest mechanic and how we solve this situation? Because this was a problem for us. We've seen one before near Windfall Island. Will the light factor in? Are we gonna get the like light reflection mirror mechanic again? And then if you like reflect the light at a invisible chest, it will reveal it? Maybe? Perhaps, perchance? Okay, unlocking our first of the teleporting cauldrons. Whoa. Oh, we were for sure doing mirror reflections with the light. Cool. I swear I had her on call. I'm just gonna pick her up. I'm gonna pick her up. She can just walk through with me instead. And that's how we're doing it. There we go. You're coming through at the same time as me. So a small key door and fog. Oh! Oh, it's the... Oh, okay. Interesting. It's the instrument, not a new shield. The instrument reflects light. Okay, so let's test this theory. Okay, I need you. So I'm gonna... Wow, that's great. So... Does this work? What is A? Why do you want me to... Oh, I can hold it. Okay, this is fun. This is actually super fun. And it actually does work. Okay. So we must get some sort of like item or mechanic out in the world that will allow us to do that to that invisible chest by windfall. Nice. So that's actually crucial. Nice. I love that. I really do enjoy being able to look at a situation and be like, whoa, are they going to do this Ocarina of Time mechanic? I think this is something that I hope other people have gotten to see through my playthroughs, is that Ocarina of Time, there was a lot of commentary about like, how do you not know how to do this? How does he not know about roll jumping? How does he not know how to roll into trees? How does he not know this? Why isn't he doing this? And it's very interesting because it's like this perspective of like mechanics that people have grown up with, or like they've played in like either similar games, or like they've grown up with Zelda games, so it's just second nature to think about these things. And there's a lot of these Zelda mechanics that seem to echo into like future installments, in like some go away, some features come back. And I think it's been really fun to see my journey in that sense, where you like slowly be like in each sequel or like each game that I play after, I'm like, okay, so like, let's try this thing, and maybe it's this and maybe it's that. And you're able to like look into rooms and be like, whoa, are they using this from this game? And like, if this was my first Zelda game, for example, and I hadn't played Ocarina of Time, I'd have no fucking idea what the hell this was or what it was even about. And it's really fun to see the series in that sort of retrospect, to look back on being so clueless and now being able to like look in a room and be like, oh, we're doing like this sort of thing. And that's very fun. It's just neat. It's just moments of Zelda that just make it so incredibly satisfying. So we have to do the same thing every time with like command melody. And she goes, whoa, pointed at this thing. Oh, it's, okay. Am I able to get her to just kind of hold it there? It's such a cute little star. If I press back, does she still hold it? Okay. If we press back while she's holding it there, it'll stay in the same spot. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it's evil fog. I'm assuming that it's less dangerous if the light is shining at it, though. Let's just get in and out. Smack this thing. Wait, it won't let me use... I can't use items while I'm afflicted with that? Okay, hold on. Do I need to... Interesting that stays the same when I block it. Do I need to, like, do something about this? Okay, bear with me a second. Oh, will the wind work? Can I just, like, gust of wind kind of push it away? Yes. Oh, kind of. Hold on. Yeah, nice. Okay. Push it away with the wind, and then I can do that. That sound effect is so fun. Doesn't look like there's anything but skulls on this side, but let's take a look. This... Is that a rug, or is that something? Interesting. Okay. We'll go through this way, because this is not locked by a small key. Alright, you get over there for a sec. Oh no. Hang on, does the fire arrow use magic? It does. Fire and ice arrows still use magic like they used to, so I should probably take that off. It is good that we do have our increased magic though. Come on! Okay, so we've got to create some light to reveal this chest. Nice. Simple enough. My finger keeps slipping on the left thumbstick, so it's cutting it off. Smoky time. Is this gonna lock again? It is. Okay. Oh! Medli! What the fuck? Get down! Bloody shadow hand. Jesus. Okay. I think that means for this scenario, I'm gonna have to pop you down here and come back for you. But then when I come back in here, she'll be reset to the beginning of the room, right? Oh. Well. Okay. So what I'm actually going to have to do is something even more interesting, is I'm going to have to, like, command Medli and put her in that room. Oh my god! I didn't even think that was possible. Where am I? Okay. What the fuck? Alright, we've never stepped into the shadow before. I didn't realize that that was possible. That's great. Holy shit. I'm going to get on this now. And then you can go inside that room. See you later. Wait, what? No, I can't? Aw. There's a door up there as well. I can only assume at one point, like, I'm so sorry, I keep throwing you. I realize at one point there will probably be a way that Link will also get the same type of item. And it feels like that'd be the thing. It makes sense. This is also an adjustment for me of having to manually make sure that she goes into the room every time. Alright, you're inside. Now, I guess, just you sit right here. And I'm gonna sit right here. Okay. I can also see that there is a light source behind here. Let there be light, baby. Very nice. Oh, Oh, cool. We can use these as the weights. So that actually is true. Very nice. I gotta tell you, it's very satisfying, that staircase coming down. They break out. Oh, it's not permanent. Okay. I think we're lucky enough. Okay, you need to come with me real quickly. Real quickly. No! Okay. That is so funny. Okay. They do not last forever. So I gotta be quick about this. That one, that other one though, it keeps waking up and getting immediately frozen. So that one is in a good spot. But this one is not. Okay. Get down. Okay, so we now know that they are temporary switches. Temporary weights for the switches. Probably save here because I haven't saved the whole time. Probably a good idea. Okay. Okay. Big skylight. The didgeridoo is such an interesting inclusion into the mix-up of instruments here. Okay, so I'm gonna need your help. A lot of menuing and musical stuff going on here to get this to happen. Okay, it destroys the wall. Okay. Right now, as we currently stand, it's a little more tedious than Ocarina of Time because I have to control another character to do it, and they have to manually take the shield out and point it and hold it at a thing. So it's much more like... much more difficult mechanically. a little more complicated. Okay, I didn't need to do that. Okay, so you're just automatically unlocked. Is this a texture issue, or is this a weak wall? Can I blow that up? That is just the texture, I think. You see a cracked wall? It's been a thing in Zelda before to put a bomb by it. It's a thing in this game too. They're just very, very obvious. Now this, what's the deal? Why can't I push this? Oh, I guess just this statue makes it slightly too heavy, even though I have the power bracelet and can lift super heavy rocks. Sorry, I thought I was super strong now, so the weight of things wouldn't matter. I think I need to actually destroy the statue. Yes. Which means back in that earlier room where we got the dungeon map chest, those statues were there as well. So I might have to do the same thing with those. So we'll return back to that. Lovely. I got the compass. Link, do not worry about staying away from Medli or straying away in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. It will show you Medli's location as well, so you can easily confirm her whereabouts. Thank you. Is that what they're sort of wanting me to do now? Just kind of leave her here? Can Medli climb up here? I throw you up here. Let's see if you'll follow me up there. Okay, you'd lack the ability to climb. So I guess that's why we got that pop-up with the King of Red Lions. He's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to do what you want. Or you can do that. And then she's up here with me. I just have to throw her onto a cube and then throw her up here. Haha! Take that, game. Oh my god, we have pose! Dude! Yo! Oh my god. Hold on. Dude! It's taken so long for pose to appear. That's fun. Oh, their design's really cool. Did I just get possessed by a ghost? Alright, how do I... Okay, so I destroy the lantern. And then what? I put... Oh. Oh, God. Okay, you destroy the lantern and then it's possessed me. Help! How do I get not possessed? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, how do I prevent that from happening? Holy shit. What? Maybe if you like direct the light source at them, they'd freak out, probably. Okay, hold on. Should be able to get you to fly across here. Okay, so I'll do this. Got all the harp icons here, and I'm going to command you. You're gonna go over here. I need to tap A to fly. So while I can't jump and climb up, I can jump and fly, which is kind of funny. It's like, I can't climb up there. I'm like, yes, you can. Oh no. No. Wrong button. Okay. Face forward. So I can get a chest here. Interesting though, there is a spot there for the light. So I am going to need like a second reflective surface, you know? To get rid of that. Very nice. Actually, something that I wonder... No. Because, yeah, Link's shield does not respond at all to going into the light. Either our shield gets Ocarina of Time style upgrade, or it doesn't. But we'll figure it out. we'll just continue to go where we can for now. Why is this ladder stuck up here like this? Now I'm stressed to go down here. Oh. Oh. Are these re-deads? Oh my god, they are! Dude, yes! Dude, they're more terrifying in this than in Twilight Princess. And it's all because of that scream. Dude, the re-deads. Oh. It's so funny, like, reacting to them with positivity. There's like the most horror-inducing, unsettling element of like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And you're like, whoa, I can't believe these things are even real. Then in Twilight Princess, I'm like, yeah, right, sure. They're not that great. Like they lose all their sort of like iconic reason for being. They just keep the same stunned move. But then you see one, you're like, oh, are you gonna scream at me? Oh, it doesn't even move. Oh, it doesn't even react to being shot? Wow, the way like they do like the elongated face is crazy. Damn, that's cool. I like that. I want to play around a bit more and see what we can do. If there's like a, let's see if there's a parry move if we wait. I don't think so. I don't think so. It just is slowly approaching you. I'm a little curious about what could happen if we let it get us, but I kind of don't want to. Nice. Ooh, cool. Small key just sitting in the sarcophagus. Lovely. All right, Medli, let's get out of here. I don't want to see this anymore. Let's go and open this door. Of course, I put her down to open the door. You go in automatically. She doesn't come with you. Get. Get. Wow. Interesting. The sort of like hair at the top makes me think Gerudo, right? Like it gives you that Iron Giant vibe with the big club as well. I actually think that's what they're going for here. Oh. Nice. Do I? Okay, there you go. Okay. Keep hacking at it. Damn, dude. Okay. Now take on more of them at once. How would they respond to bombs? Very well. They respond very well to bombs because they are bones. Very good. Does it like reform or is it just gonna bounce around? Oh, it is reforming! Wow, sick. Okay. If you don't deal with it, they reform. Nice. And that's similar to the mechanic in Twilight Princess with those bone enemies that you have to like bomb them to destroy the remains. So cool to see like ideas in this game that I've then witnessed expand in the next one. Oh, and we can swing these bad boys around. Big old hammer. Alright, what do we got? What am I looking at here? It's the mirror shield. Okay. We do have the Ocarina of Time mirror shield, baby. Hell yeah. They brought it back. That's fun. Can I get a better look at that? Kind of. The mirror-plated shield can reflect beams of light. So it's got the Triforce on it as well. I'm a big fan of the color coordination between the Master Sword and the mirror shield. That's really fun. Ooh, you can see like the birds on it. That's fun. Okay, nice. And now we're going to be able to use it much more efficiently. There you go. We can use the shield much more efficiently. Awesome. It does work. Nice. And then they just kind of... Is that visible now? Oh, they're visible now. There you go. Now I can hit them. Yo, and that's how you defeat the pose. Okay. Or you can let them possess you for a laugh. Awesome. Now... point it at Link, and then exit, and then Link aims it at that. Very nice. Interesting. Okay. So now I gotta keep going. Keep up that same thing. Come here, you. Look at that struggle. It does make it quite slow. I can't just like... I can't get her to like stop flying. I just have to like ride it out. Alright, so... trying to see if I can just like get it without having to do anything else. But I've got to point it up a little bit more. No. I defend. They put the same button on these. Okay. So now, what I'll get you to do... So you just go and put it right here. And then I will do this. Satisfying rupees that aren't in danger of hitting a rupee limit. Let's go. Very cool. Okay, so just like cut around to here now. And now we can do this. Ooh. Oh yeah, she got a bit too tired. She went, I'm tired. Huh. The light clears the mist away too. I don't know if it like straight up removes it, but I'm assuming once we have both of these eyes lit up, that should just remove all of the evil fog. Full sun activate. It did look like it was gonna do this. I'm like, is that a rug? No. Okay, cool. That'll take us down below. But before we do that, we do want to quickly double back to a spot that I think we'll be able to go to now, because Link has the mirror shield. Honestly, I should probably just leave you in here, because I don't think trying to think about the room. I don't think I need Medli. Come with me, please, Medli. Turns out I do need you, and it's for this room. Alright, Medli, you get down there. You open this for me. Alright, I'll be right back. I've got to do a bit of this. I've got to melt some walls for a chest. Very nice. Another joy pendant. Okay, now if I look at our map, that was the first floor. There's still a bottom 1 and a bottom 2 before we get out of this. So we're actually going to leave this one here. This is where we're going to bring this episode of Wind Waker to a close, as it's been a pretty big one already, and we've gotten to get some massive lore in terms of the sages and the new sages. So this is going to be a cute little dungeon. Sure, nothing wrong will happen as we progress further down. I love the imagery of this dungeon. It's super fun. The music and the atmosphere of this is great. The cursed smiling suns, though, I'm not sure about that. But we are going to continue into the lower levels of this Earth Temple next time and complete this one. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Apologies for a couple more brain farts than usual, but it has been very, very enjoyable. I will see you next time.